I'm here in Las Vegas where I came upon this beautiful, colorful sculpture, and I thought to myself, what a wonderful opportunity to do some work with motion.
Adorama TV presents You Keep Shooting with Bryan Peterson, where you'll learn unique and creative techniques that will elevate your photography skills.
Hi, I'm Bryan Peterson and you're watching Adorama TV. I'm here in Las Vegas where I came upon this beautiful, colorful sculpture behind me, and I thought to myself, what a wonderful opportunity to do some work with motion. Motion is an area in photography where a lot of photographers bypass the opportunity primarily because they don't quite know how to exploit it. In this particular case, the motion I'm talking about is you creating the motion, since obviously everything in front of me is quite stationary. The shrubs, the trees, and of course the sculpture. There's nothing moving here. So it's up to me to introduce movement. And I'm going to share with you 3 simple movement techniques that oftentimes, particularly with a lot of color, can be quite effective. But first, let's begin with a stationary, quite compelling graphic image of just a tree and that color. Hi, this is Bryan Peterson inviting you to check out Adorama's latest contest. This could be your chance to win some great prizes. I'm using a 24-85 Nikkor lens on my Nikon D800E. I'm going to now zoom out to about 50 millimeters from 24, frame it up as you see here, and as you clearly can see, let's get the exposure right. In this case, I'm shooting f/16 at 125th. Take a look at that photograph. It's nice. I think we'll all agree it's a nice composition, lots of color, a very unusual shot, certainly, of a tree. Now, I want you to stop the lens down all the way and go to your lowest ISO. In my case, that would be actually L1.0, which is the same as 50. And at f/22, I'm finding that I'm able to get a shutter speed of about 1/6 of a second. And here's where it becomes interesting for the motion. You're going to simply, in this case we'll go vertical, move the camera up during that 1/6 of a second. Take a look at that. Somewhat of a Monet-like painting. Now, same position, also at 1/6, we're simply hold the camera steady and we're going to zoom the lens from 24 to 85. Take a look at that. That's that kind of explosive effect. And then the third technique is you physically, you're going to actually just do this with the camera, okay, during that 6. So we set up starting at a diagonal and we simply do, I don't have to look through there, you can just do this. Again, take a look at that. 3 examples of how you can bring motion to an otherwise stationary subject. This, of course, after you take the first image, everything's in focus, quite compelling, nice composition. But before moving on, ask yourself, hey, can I bring some motion to that shot? And oftentimes the emotion that you bring creates an emotion-filled image. Until next time, this is Bryan Peterson saying, you keep shooting.
Do you want great looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy-to-use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums, use AdoramaPix.com.